you need the new generation. You need the younger generation. And Rachel Kays is in the studio with me this morning. Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. Good
to see you. Now you live in Round Rock.
Yes,
sir. You've got a new album out. It's called Natural. This is your first record. Did you make a record like a demo or anything before you did this? You're 16 years old. You're still in high school. Where do you go to high school?
I'm homeschooled.
You're homeschooled?
Yes.
Okay. I run into a lot of young people out here who are homeschooled. I think it's a very interesting. I come from the north where pretty much everybody's in school. It doesn't seem to be as much homeschooling, but I run into quite a few high school students down here who are homeschooled. What's that like? And I imagine that flexibility probably gives you a little bit more time to work on your music.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's all geared toward my music, and I love the flexibility. I love having time to do my own thing as well. But I get all my stuff done.
Yeah. And who homeschools you?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay. Is she here with us today?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. In the green room. We'll say that. Make it sound more important than it is. And so, is your focus of your education then music oriented
yes.
in turn? But you got to mix in the other subjects as well, I imagine.
Right.
So and is your mom a musician?
She plays piano and she used to sing. So,
so she can help you move you forward on
definitely.
that. And you've been writing songs for how long?
I've been writing since I was 14. I just started playing guitar about 18 months ago.
Okay.
But I've been singing since I could talk.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's little kids have a freedom to let their voices go when they're young. That I think. It'd be good if parents didn't tell them to, be quiet so much. I'm gathering your mom didn't say that a lot.
I never got that from my parents.
She just lets you sing, which is nice. And then one thing that that people are going to be curious about and interested in, I think, is that for when you do have an artist who is so young. I mean, most artists will draw on their vast life experiences to write their songs and draw some emotionality from their performance. Being so young, where do you tap into for some experiences that maybe you haven't had real life experience with? You just read about it or heard about it, or maybe lived with someone who went through that. But internalizing it and turning it into a work of art, what's that process like for you?
Well, a lot of my muse comes from my friends and family, but I mean they are mostly my experiences, so my own. So
you get out and get your heart broken and
right.
break a few hearts and
exactly,
and do all that good stuff because all the songs are about love, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Butterflies and Nursery Rhymes is more of a little girl song.
I just mean every song. Every song in the world is probably traceable back to love.
Right.
Well, you brought your guitar player Brian in with you this morning. Would you like to do a song for us here,
sure,
live in the studio, since that's what we like to do?
Yeah, Brian, you want to do When You Were Mine?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Changes everyone, and I know it's done.
this would never end.
Woo! Very nice. Very nice. Rachel Kay's When You Were Mine. Beautiful song. You've got an awesome voice.
Thank you very
I
much.
guess you've been hearing that for a while, and that's what encourages you to keep doing music, right?
Yeah.
Now, have you tried out for any of the TV shows that are seeking vocalists from time to time?
No, I think I'm gonna
Kind of pursue
do it
your
my own way.
Yeah. Well, those shows can be interesting, but ultimately, I don't think they're really about the artistry or the singing. It's more of a commercial endeavor than it is. Although, there is maybe something to be said about having professional mentors, if you will.
Right.
Do you have any in your life, professional musicians who are mentoring you or taking you under your wing? And then the second part of that question might be, how does a teenager from Round Rock hook up with excellent musicians to make a CD?
Well, I did have a voice coach when I was younger, and her name is Susie Stern, and she's out of Austin, and she helped me a lot, just improving my voice and like the way that I sing and everything. And then, of course, my guitarist and producer Brian has been a huge influence on me because he helped me so much with my very first album. So
it's really nice, really nice. And did you bring in some other players to work on your record, or is it pretty much?
It's pretty much Brian, but we also have a
We had some
drummer.
other players come in, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to play with other people. Do you get out and play live a lot then too?
I just started performing live. I've done some gigs in Galveston, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
But I'm just starting out. I'll have more gigs coming up.
Obviously, when your record just came out at the beginning part of this year,
Right.
and it takes a while to move it around the country and figure out where your fan bases are going to be. We're strong cities. I imagine you'll be discovering that and traveling to where your fans are. Have you got any sense of where people might be gravitating to your music outside of Texas at this point, or?
A lot in California. There's a lot actually in Australia.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting. It's almost surreal.
They like their female singer-songwriters in Australia. That's for sure. So if they adopt you, you could do.
Oh, I'd love it.
You could do worse. Yeah, yeah. The album is called Natural, and it's out on your own label.
Yes.
Yes.
And
it's
my parents' label.
Available on all the usual suspects, I would imagine.
Yes.
iTunes and CD Baby and Amazon.com. All those.
You can also find it on my professional page. It's called RachelKays.com.
Rachel Kays.
It's got all the links
and
to
it's
all of them.
RachelKays.
Yes.
RachelKays.com. Yeah, we want people to go to the interweb and find out what you're all about. What apart from music, what are some of your favorite things? What are your hobbies or interests apart from music, or is it all music for you?
Well, I do love music, but I also just bought a horse in May.
Okay.
And I'm working on barrel racing.
Nice. I
So,
watched
hopefully.
a little barrel racing this year at the rodeo. That
Yes.
looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, and I love my horse to death. So.
What's your horse's name?
Wildfire.
Wildfire.
She's
Well,
a solid black filly.
there you go. Famous Michael Murphy song. All right. Well.